morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is Mao Zedong, chairman of China, who say that religion has become the opium of the people. I think this is very true, particularly in Africa. Religion has become such a powerful drug that many people are now seemingly incapable of thinking for themselves. It is no surprise that religious leaders have become some of the most powerful people in Africa. And the politicians have been quick to join in the exploitation of the people. It is not every day that you hear a leader, a religious leader, confessing that he is fake. But here is that one occasion where somebody made that confession.
See that man of God is a fake, but you, my God, the way that you fight for him, everyone is saying, can't you see? How come these people cannot see that this man is fake? Fake members. Members are fake. How can you have people that are very easy to deceive? Very easy to deceive. You can lie on Wednesday. Public. And on Sunday, you find them there waiting for you. You can get away with any sin, no matter the evidence. No matter the evidence, they'll still come and they sit. And even yourself, men of God, you're wondering, these people, are they normal? You see, there's a certain group of people that you can't even brag that you have members because you're saying, you're worried about your people. How come they're so foolish? What is being said by other people about me is true. But my own people close to me cannot discern this. Would you even be happy that you have members that are fools?
That has been the tragedy of Africa. While one can say what individuals do in the privacy of their own church is their own affair. But this foolishness has been extended into politics. Politicians have been very quick to take advantage of this naivety, this ability by people to believe anything you tell them. This has become the root cause why we are a failed state. Our people will believe anything you tell them. ZANU-PF has been able to tell its followers that the reason why the country is a failed state is because of sanctions. And yet they can see the evidence of the corruption, mismanagement, and looting for themselves. And yet they still refuse to accept that reality. One of the things that the ancient Greeks, 2,500 years ago, who are the fathers of democracy, a government of the people, by the people, for the people, said is a government of the people only works if the said people are educated, knowledgeable, objective, and diligent. Because only when they have those qualities can they carry out the secret duty of the people, i.e., to hold those holding public office to account. They can't all be holding public office. We can't all be forming the government. Whoever we elect, we, the people, must hold that person to account. Because if you can do that, then you will have a competent government. But in the case of Zimbabwe, unfortunately, we do not have people with any of those qualities: educated, knowledgeable, objective, and diligent. None. Zimbabweans have the personality cult mentality. They believe their leaders are demigods who should never be held to account. Of course, it's foolish, because it defeats the whole point of a government of the people. The very person you are supposed to hold to account, you hold him in such high regard, you consider him to be a demigod who can do no wrong, who should never be questioned. In my WhatsApp group, the last 2 years have been occupied trying to convince some of the members there that Chamisa lied to them when he said he had plugged the vote-taking loopholes. Before the election, when one said it, they didn't believe it. They believed what Chamisa told them, that he had plugged the vote-taking loopholes and hashtag God is in it. He, Chamisa, was preparing his cabinet because this was God's plan, that Triple C would win.
Makorokoto Zimbabwe, nokuti hakuna munhu anomira kana denga raronga plan. Denga raronga plan, denga harifoiri. Plan yaMwari haifoiri. Ini ndatanga kugadzira cabinet. There is no way we are not going to form a new cabinet. There is no way we are not going to have a celebration. There is no way we are not going to have an inauguration. Let's start preparing for our inauguration. Let's start preparing for our celebration.
The truth is, Chamisa was lying. Here is the one occasion where somebody actually took him to task about his lies.
Ende patakasangana na Trump akatibvunza nawo akomana Maria murukuda kuti nyika ifambe imari.
Serious questions were raised about your behaviour in Washington, D.C. You did see some senior people on Capitol Hill, some Congress people, but you also claimed that you'd seen Donald Trump. You claimed you had a conversation with him in which you said he asked you how much you needed to move the country forward. You told him $15 billion, and he said to you that he would provide the money if you won the election. That was not true, was it?
Sangana na Trump, akatibvunza nawe CONMAN. Maria murukuda kuti nyika ifambe imari.
It was not true that you'd seen Donald Trump and that Donald Trump indicated to you that he would provide, if you won the election, $15 billion.
All those statements were said by other people, not what I said.
Kasangana na Trump, akatibvunza nawe CONMAN. Maria murukuda kuti nyika ifambe imari.
Well, no, because there is a video which shows you at a rally in January back home in Zimbabwe saying that Donald Trump had pretty much promised you $15 billion. To be clear, because some people in Zimbabwe are still confused, you're now telling me you did not meet Donald Trump.
We did not.
The tragedy here is, of course, that those who still refuse to accept that Chamisa is a liar and a conman, they are laying themselves bare to believe the next lie, to be conned, to do another foolish thing. The country is heading for the 2028 elections. Chamisa will come out of his sabbatical retirement and tell them that this time he's going to win the 2028 elections and people should participate in those flawed elections. The warning is, if you participate in the flawed elections, in your millions, then you must also take responsibility and accept the consequences. People have been saying SADC condemned the 2023 elections, both SADC and the AU. Why didn't they deny ZANU-PF political legitimacy? They did not deny ZANU-PF political legitimacy because Zimbabweans participated in those flawed elections in their millions. You believed Chamisa's lies. You were conned by Chamisa to participate. And it wasn't the first time. 2018, it was the same thing. 2013, the same thing. The biggest challenge for Zimbabwe today is, are we going to educate some of our fellow citizens out there on the sheer folly of participating in flawed elections to give ZANU-PF legitimacy and perpetuate the dictatorship and the nation's own suffering? That should appear to be an easy task. But when you come to think of it, it is not so easy. Because we have a nation of individuals who are so naive, ignorant, and gullible, they believe anything. The very antithesis of what there should be in a healthy and functioning democracy. After 45 years of rigged elections, are we going to put an end to this insanity? That is the question before us all. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.